Okay, ladies and gents. Taking myself. Get myself some refreshments. Let's get back to this. Okay, so we've just completed Giles' mission. It'd help if I had the right mouse in my hand. Yeah, I'm using two computers to do this. What have we got? Let's have a look. If I can. What's this? Yeah, we did all that. This is completed stuff, that's why. Oh, I've got to do some stuff on these. Check on this. See where the things are. Got none left on Haval. We've done all Haval stuff. Yep. So let's check on the rest of the planets before we go to Sam Node, because that will speed all the memories up. You can have more than one memory unlocked and watch them all at the same time.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Can we talk when you're free?
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder. You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Tea, Sarah?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
Sorry, I realise I've been talking with my microphone muted, so if there's been pauses, I've probably been talking.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My father was an explorer, and my mother a researcher. Everything I do here reminds me of them. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
Hello, Sarah. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Yeah.
Dad was used to making snap life or death decisions.
I now know that colored his perceptions. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
And what have you learned about dying from us?
The self is forged by experiences. Death is the only experience that ends the self before it's understood. So, is death completion? Or an expression cut short before it reaches its full solution, giving a different answer? I can see why it fascinates you.
Let's have a little listen to Sam's humour again.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right.
See, Sam's funny when he's not trying to be funny, but he's not funny when he's trying to be funny. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay, I think it's time we lightened up our threads. Eh. Why not? While I'm at it, why don't I go and check on, I think it's some facial reconstruction that we can do in the medbay.
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Hurting me goes against Sam's design.
Because AI have never acted against their designs before. Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
All right, I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Sorry, I forgot that I was muted while I was doing that, and I was talking to my microphone like I was unmuted. That has been in the game since one of the updates. It wasn't in. There's a lot of fix-it updates that happened. They put that in so that you can change your appearance, because some people were getting their appearance and not liking it. Hey, sorry, I thought I'd just change up because
You
I
have
like this
AVP
appearance.
outstanding, Pathfinder.
It reminds me of Esri Dax from Deep Space Nine, Star Trek. I speak with Callow.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, there's something here that needs to be let go. But until it actually becomes a problem, and we'll find it later as become a problem, we'll have to keep talking to Callow and probably talk to Gil a couple of times, but until it actually becomes a physical problem, nothing much I can do about it.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to...
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Something else going on here, but I can't scan it. I can scan this. What's he doing here? Comparative Technology Study 1 between Ankaran and Initiative Circuit Diagrams. Initial study into the differences and similarities between Ankaran technologies. So this is an initiative thing. Which reminds me, I got a green light that research for... what's his name? Oh, that's so funny. I gotta show you. Wrong terminal. So some time. Okay. I'm gonna do a bit of flirty in this bit.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jala Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rothschild. And no,
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
it's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know how this goes. Someone's getting offended and someone else punched.
That's why we're doing it here?
It's an armor swap for answers. Stuff the diplomats, don't ask.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
Yo, you weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
You better have a good reason for this.
I do. And we were clear. Jar was in from the start.
Did I say put the shirt on?
Oh, we were shit talking. Except we couldn't. We didn't know enough about each other to dig in. If we don't know what's insulting or awful, we might accidentally trip on it. Makes talking dangerous. So now we know. And maybe that's enough for a couple of hotheads not to make a mess out there. Unless we want to. Good enough reason?
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
Gonna get Liam's primary mission, which is amusing when it comes to it. Really is quite amusing. Let's see what Drac has to say for himself now.
Hi.
Look, you already apologized for what you did. That's more than most Krogan get. I updated Kesh, let the clan know what happened. And I'd rather be talking about something else right now, so...
Yeah, let's have a chat about Cash then.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
I'd like to know about Morda.
She leads the colony, Clan Nakmor. We adopted her in a few centuries ago. Mortar's a fine warlord, proud but practical. As long as Tam doesn't have say over the clan, you'll be able to talk her back into the initiative. Just talk to Kesh. Looks like some of the clan are back at the Nexus. Hired on as mercs instead of part of the initiative, but still. Good call you made, letting her keep the drive core.
New dawn for the Krogan, huh?
Never thought I'd see the day. Sovereign Krogan as equal allies. My mother would have approved.
But next time I didn't finish talking to you. We still got Spender and...
Are you happy now that Spender's out of the picture?
Damn right I am. Maybe they'll forget to feed him while he's locked up.
Breaks your hearts, huh?
Heart. Just got the one left.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me about the first time you fought someone.
That'd be my first battle. It was during the Krogan rebellions. I was just some snot-nosed brat back then, but my mother wanted me to get experience. At first, it was the best day of my life. And then my mother died on the battlefield.
That's gotta be hard.
I'd like to hear more about your mother.
She was one of the last great warlords of her generation. When my mother fell, we all did. All my people held on, sought revenge, but we splintered. Between that and the Genophage, we changed. Not for the better.
Is that why your clan came to Andromeda?
And you start? A better future? We haven't had hope like that in a long time. But maybe here, with you, we'll find some.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
I'm gonna keep going on this one because some of the stories he's got is fun.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
It's actually quite true. You can hear them, but decloak you gives you an extra second to attack them. If you're using a shotgun, extra second to see the wave and shoot the wave. Push the wrong button.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Well, if grenades are your thing. Personally, they're not my favourites.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
For most of them, you're probably the only Krogan they've ever seen.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Wow, here's the story.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I'd pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I'd crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
And there's the fun bit.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant, Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Yeah, we fought an Ascendant, didn't we? I think we got caught in its force field as well. I can't be sure. May have been one of the ones I had to cut.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it now. If we go back to the Krogan colony, there is a mission where we have to fight 3 fiends. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Okay, when he says that, he means I haven't got any more advice.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, that's Drac talked to, fully. And we may come back to check on him for his start conversation. But, yeah. Okay, what do we got? Looking at the time on the recording, I think it's about time I finish this recording. So, if you like this video and would like to see more, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.